Hey guys, Apple today released iOS 18.1 Developer Beta 5. Yes, Apple is moving along quickly with the beta releases for iOS 18.1, and Apple could release iOS 18.1 sooner than expected, given the circumstances that iPhone 16 and 16 Pro already launched and they do not have Apple Intelligence, which is one of the biggest features announced alongside the new iPhone 16 and 16 Pro. So we'll talk about the release date for the final version for iOS 18.1, and we'll also talk about what's new within the latest 18.1 Beta 5 in today's video. So let's go ahead and dive right into this one. So starting with the size of the download, it could be anywhere from 800 megabytes to up to a gig. On my device from Beta 4 to Beta 5 was 840 megabytes. Now let's jump into settings here. Let's go under General, About, and then let's go into iOS version. Take a look at the latest build number. Right there it is. Now the build number ends in the letter E, which typically means we still have about 2 more betas before the official release. So we'll talk about that here in just a couple of seconds. Let's start off with some of the latest new features and changes in Beta 5. And I want to start off with a new splash screen for messages on Apple Intelligent devices. So right here we get the message summaries and we also get the smart replies. These are 2 new options for the Apple Intelligence in iOS 18.1 in the Messages application. So you'll get a new splash screen when you launch the messages so that you know some of the new things happening inside of Messages. And now the Apple Intelligence logo also got a dark mode treatment with this beta. So take a look at the brand new Apple Intelligence logo. So if we tap here, there it is, a new dark mode option or variant for the Apple Intelligent logo, which I really like. Now, most importantly, there's nice changes happening to Control Center here. So there's 2 new toggles. There's a new separate Wi-Fi toggle now available and a new VPN toggle now available. So you can go into edit mode, add controls, and if you go to the connectivity, you now have those 2 new toggles available for you to add separately to Control Center. Welcome change. Now, speaking of Control Center, if you ever played around with Control Center and you've created a mess and you want to revert that to factory default, you can go now into settings. You can go under the Control Center options right here, the extension, and we now have a reset for the Control Center right there. So this is something that many users have been wanting, and it is here within iOS 18.1. Now jumping over into the iPhone 16, I wanted to talk about the camera controls because there's a new control for selfies. So if we go into the camera settings here on this iPhone 16, you see that we now have a new selfie mode option available. So we have all the cameras from the back, as you can see right there, the different lenses and different options. And now we have the front facing camera with a new selfie mode. And that one is available for obviously the iPhone 16 and 16 Pro for the new camera control button. Now, when can we expect iOS 18.1 to be released to the general public? Now, keep in mind that previous years, iOS 16.1, iOS 17.1 typically release mid to late October, but given the circumstances that Apple Intelligence is not present on the new iPhone 16 and 16 Pro, Apple may release 18.1 this year sooner than expected. So I'm thinking the second or third week of October is the weeks we can expect Apple Intelligence and iOS 18.1 to be officially rolling out to the general public. And there you guys have it, just a quick update on some of the latest new features in Beta 5 for iOS 18.1. Expect the release early to mid-October instead of late October as it was anticipated before, again, given the fact that iPhone 16 does not have the Apple Intelligence. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.